From the Cardinal Television Studio, I'm Caitlin Murphy, and this is your Fisher News Brief. FBI Director James Comey told lawmakers Sunday that the agency hasn't changed its opinion that Hillary Clinton should not face criminal charges after a review of new emails. Comey had dropped a bombshell 11 days from the election when he informed Congress that the FBI had discovered emails in its separate investigation of Anthony Weiner, the estranged husband of top Clinton aide Huma Abedin, that could be connected to its investigation of whether Clinton mishandled classified information by using a private email server. The emails, thousands found, were mostly duplicates of what had already been seen and personal emails, law enforcement officials said in explaining how the conclusion was reached so quickly. The laptop which was found was to be around a decade old, with lots of personal content on it not relevant to the investigation, according to one source. Since there is no change to the original findings, the Justice Department has no need to weigh in further, an official from the Justice Department said. Donald Trump was rushed off stage by Secret Service members after crowd members claimed a protester had a gun, but according to the protester himself, that wasn't the case. Ben Marigot has more.
Chaos inside the Donald Trump rally in Reno tonight. Trump rushed off the stage by Secret Service. A man is tackled and escorted from the rally.
It's possible that these people could have, strangled me and killed me right on the spot.
But only an hour later, he is released. Austin Kreitz is a Republican from Reno. He says he pulled out his sign and Trump supporters turned violent.
Bam, I get tackled by all these people who are just like kicking me, grabbing me in the crotch and just beating the crap out of me.
They were wrestling. It was like they were wrestling, and it just opened up. Like a mosh pit at a Metallica concert.
SWAT teams escort Kreitz out and the rally resumes. After being released, he says he's okay.
After the football game, if you've been beat up, you have to kind of wait until the next morning to see how you feel.
Kreitz says this incident is exactly why he isn't voting for Trump on Tuesday.
I just hope that people in Nevada can really think twice before you push that button for this guy.
A body thought to be that of a 10-year-old girl who went missing from a church days earlier was found at an East Texas home, according to police. Investigators believe the remains discovered a few miles from the Bullard Church Saturday night are those of Kayla Gormez Orozco, Cherokee County Sheriff James Campbell said. Officials called off the Amber Alert activated after she vanished on Tuesday night, KYTX-TV reported. Police in the area about 100 miles southeast of Dallas did not immediately announce any arrests or discuss the cause of death Saturday night. Officials scheduled a press conference later in the day on Sunday alongside two different vigils for the girl from nearby Tyler. Investigators received a tip leading them to the home on Old Jacksonville Highway where they found the body in a well, according to law enforcement cited by KETK-TV. Detectives suspect a family member, possibly Kayla's uncle or cousin, is responsible, the source said. Donald Trump and the chair of the Nevada Republican Party are blasting polling locations that stayed open late so waiting voters could cast their ballots. The Nevada GOP chair went so far as to say it was a, quote, certain group that could vote. He was referring to a location in Clark County, home to Las Vegas, which is 30% Hispanic. Donald Trump also mentioned at his Reno, Nevada rally Saturday night, calling it part of the rigged system.
It's being reported that certain key Democratic polling locations in Clark County were kept open for hours and hours beyond closing time to bus and bring Democratic voters in. Folks, it's a rigged system. It's a rigged system, and we're going to beat it. We're going to beat it.
A Clark County spokesperson says the voters who were already in line before polls closed were still allowed to vote, and that's why the location stayed open. This weekend's Hollywood box office saw a lot of big names, from Benedict Cumberbatch in Doctor Strange to Mel Gibson's Hacksaw Ridge. David Daniel has more.
Inferno continues to underperform. $6.25 million put the thriller in 5th place in its second weekend out. After 2 weekends on top, Boo, a Medea Halloween, fell to 4th place with $7.8 million.
We got company!
The war movie Hacksaw Ridge, directed by Mel Gibson, opened in 3rd place, grossing $14.8 million.
Stars shining bright above you.
Really?
Seriously? More singing?
Yes, seriously.
Trolls did much better than expected. The animated adventure debuted second with 45.6 million.
There is no such thing as spirit. We are made of matter and nothing more.
Marvel can do no wrong. Doctor Strange opened on top with a whopping $85 million, the 14th straight #1 debut for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
And that's your Fisher News Brief. I'm Caitlin Murphy.